Why was the papacy so influential during the High Middle Ages? Imagine a time when one person held sway over both the spiritual lives of millions and the political decisions of kings and emperors. That person was the Pope, and during the High Middle Ages, he was more powerful than ever. The papacy's influence grew because it combined religious authority with political strength, making it a key player in European affairs. At the core, the Pope was seen as the vicar of Christ, meaning he was the earthly representative of Jesus Christ. This gave him supreme authority over all bishops and clergy in Western Europe. People believed that the Pope's decisions were divine and could not be challenged. One major event that boosted this idea was the Dictatus Papae issued by Pope Gregory VII in 1075. It claimed the Pope had the right to depose kings and bishops, challenging the authority of secular rulers. This was a bold move because it said the Pope was above worldly powers in spiritual matters. The Pope's influence expanded as he led efforts to reform the Church. He fought against practices like simony, which was buying and selling church positions, and pushed for clerical celibacy. Popes also set up church courts that enforced canon law, which was the Church's legal system. They sent papal legates to ensure these laws were followed across Europe. This helped the Pope extend his reach beyond Rome into the daily lives of people and rulers. Politically, the papacy gained power through alliances with rulers like the Frankish kings. When Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne as Roman emperor in 800, it set a precedent that the Pope's blessing was needed for a ruler's legitimacy. This made the Pope a kingmaker, giving him influence over who ruled in Europe. The Pope also controlled territories called the Papal States, which gave him actual land and political power. A major conflict that showed the Pope's strength was the Investiture controversy. It was a fight between popes and emperors over who could appoint bishops. The Pope insisted the Church had the right to choose its leaders without secular interference. This battle confirmed the Church's independence from rulers. The Pope's ability to call the Crusades was another example of his influence. Starting in 1095, Pope Urban II called for a holy war to reclaim the Holy Land. This rallying cry united many European nobles and armies under papal leadership. It showed the Pope could mobilize military and political resources for religious goals. Throughout the High Middle Ages, popes like Innocent III wielded enormous power. They claimed supremacy over kings and emperors and could excommunicate rulers who disobeyed. Excommunication was a powerful tool because it could cut a ruler off from the Church and its followers, undermining their legitimacy. Despite some conflicts and challenges, the papacy remained a dominant force. Its influence came from its spiritual authority, legal control over church matters, territorial holdings, and alliances with powerful rulers. All these factors made the Pope a central figure shaping both religious life and political decisions across Europe during this time.